It's not high RR. I mean, you can take like a high RR version, but you have to implement discretion then. Yeah. Kinda. I mean, it depends. Like, if you have a good bias, then you can take more than 1-to-1, and you can like de-risk from 5 contracts if you'd rather. Yeah, you could take 2R pretty easily. CPI February 12th, okay. Thursday isn't going to consolidate. Weekly PO3. What about it? Aura. I think Wednesday will probably end up putting in the high because on the hourly time frame we have equal highs right now. Relative equal. Unless ES SMT'd them. Yeah, ES did SMT, okay. I still think there's a decent chance we sweep though. And then Thursday we'll expand down below the lows, and Friday as well. Okay, so I'm just ready to take the trade now. And the swing high I've marked here, I wouldn't take that one, I'd take the one above it. CPI typically expands at a bare minimum 100 points. So I just wouldn't take anything less than a 50 point high. Because we can manipulate that. I prefer my orders to be around 80 points away, and then CPI can expand another 20 or 50 or so points below those highs or lows. So price is kind of consolidating here, so I feel like it's okay to set my limits. So I'm gonna set 2RR above this high. 15 point SL. Now I got 30 point TP. We can do 3 points. 3 points, 3 contracts. It's a very reasonable TP. And then for this low, 15 point SL. I like to go about 5 or so points above the highs or lows. And 1 to 2. Drag that down a bit. And we're just gonna set that order. So now is the waiting game. I think we're gonna dump. Although lower resistance is high. Yeah, we dump. So yeah, that was a instant 1800 profit on 3 contracts, 2 RR. You can use discretion as well for take profits though. Like sometimes you can just see like, oh, this low is obviously going to get ran if we go down. So you could hold like an extra, I don't know, 20 points if you're on live. Or you could just de-risk the eval. So you could like do 1 contract instead of 3. But sometimes CPI reverses, so I just wouldn't do that personally. So this is an example here where I expect the CPI low to get ran before we start retracing. Okay, CPI low gets ran. And do we have any 4-hour key levels? We have this NWOG. So I'm just gonna mark this. And I would want a retrace from this NWOG. If we hit the C, that's even better. I'd like honestly limit this level. It's an unfortunate stop loss. No. The CPI trade played out. I was just trying to catch a CPI retrace by taking the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. But I got stopped break even.